Hello everyone, my name is Romil Movalia, and today's video we are discussing about how we can integrate the video SDK into our Android application. As we know that basically video SDK provides a powerful platform that provides the API and a set of tools that basically we are adding in our application for the audio and video communication purpose, and that has variety of application like live video or live real time streaming, video call conference, and the virtual event application purpose we are using it. So let's we are deep dive how we can integrate with Android Studio. So as we know that some of the prerequisite we have to follow. So first prerequisite is the basic Android development. We need to know about basic Android development. Then we need installation of Android Studio with JDK and Android Studio 3.0 or later, and our mobile device, okay, that require the Android 5 or later. Okay, and we need account in video SDK to get the API, and after that I create the table of content from basic implementation to conclusion. Okay, and then we are moving to the next, that is the our architecture, which is the main part of our application that basically show how each and everything is work. So first of all, in my application basically start with initial video SDK that basically initialize here, and after that we are creating the joining screen has main two file, .xml file and .java file. .xml file basically contains the UI content like the button, create button, join button, and the text field that we are entering our meeting ID. And after that, in join activity, which basically contain the API integration stage, like join button, create button, and audio video permission during the runtime. Okay, and whenever the user click on the join button, so it basically moving with moving to the meeting screen with token and meeting ID. Okay, and if the user that click on the create button, so at that time according that event is triggering, and it moves to the, first of all it not directly move to the meeting screen, it basically moves to the video SDK server for getting the room ID, okay, that is generated by the video SDK server itself, and then it basically directed navigate to the meeting screen. In a meeting screen, it contains main two file, Java file and XML file. XML file basically contains main three buttons, mic button, leave button, and webcam button. And the Java file, first of all we are configuring video SDK with token, whatever the token we are generated. Then we are initializing our meeting, and meeting event listener, that basically event listener that is main two, that is first is the meeting join or meeting left event listener, and second is the participate join and participate left event listener. And after that we are defining the joining the meeting. If the user is joining, then we are checking handle local participate media, that enable disable webcam, mute unmute mic, and at the end we are adding the adapter, participate adapter. So that the reason we need to create an external class, right? We have to create external class, that is participate adapter class, that basically peer view holder, okay, contains peer view holder. After that it initialize the list, okay, on participate join, on participate left or remove, and after that it basically show the view holder that display the participants video. And here we are also creating one XML file, right? That is we can say that's a recycle view, right? That basically hold local participant view with their participant name, and it is a horizontal, not a vertical, and it is all about how it works, and this is the workflow of our application. And now we are creating a new Android project, that is inside the file, new file, and empty view activity, not empty activity, we are selecting the view activity. Then we are adding this dependency in our setting.gradle file. So right now we are adding this dependency or setting.gradle file. After maven central we are adding this dependency. Then we are adding this dependency libraries for the network call, and we are adding the video RTC Android library. Another dependency we are remain as it is in build.gradle file. It's hanging on, so it will take some time lagging my system. So here I add the dependency, both dependency. Then after that we are sync this. Then we are adding the four permission into our manifest file. That is the camera permission, record audio permission, internet permissions, and modify audio settings. So we are moving to the our application manifest file. Then we are adding the four permission. After adding the four permission, we are okay. But one thing that you have to mention that if you are not adding, if your system contains like Android, use Android X true, then you should add the Android enable justifier is true. Okay, if you are not adding this, then it will show the duplication error. So in we are first move to the Gradle property file. Gradle property file, and then after Android X we are adding this our depend line, because the Gradle is project is sync in progress, so we are not performing all the tasks. First we if completed, then we move to the next. So next we are first initializing the video SDK. As per my previous statement, we are initializing the video SDK. That is our first task, right? So here we need to create one class called main application.java. System is lagging, so that the reason it delays sometimes. Java class called my application class. So now our Java class is created. Then we need to initialize. First of all, we need to initialize this video SDK. We are initializing our video SDK. It will get some errors because we are creating our Java class. So that basically extends application class. That basically extends the application class. Currently Gradle is building, so that the reason video SDK gives red color, like it not resolves and all. But after the completion of my building, then it will be okay. There is no any issue. So we are defining our main manifest file application in our manifest file. So we are moving to our manifest file. Here the main activity is already there, but we need to add the new called new activity called main application, and exported is equal to, we don't require this, we only add inside the application. So this we are adding inside our application control X. we don't need right now. So here it basically show an error, so we are adding it feature state, right? It required, yes, it is required. True. Gradle is taking too much time, so that the reason our system is lagging. Here we are creating our application class for main application class. So basically it moving to the next screen. This is, we can simply say that it's our splash screen, that basically within a 1 second it moved to the next screen called our main class. But here it shows red color. The Gradle is currently building on, so that is red. Then after that we are creating the joining screen. So in a joining screen we are first of all creating the joining activity, join activity. In the join activity, first of all we are moving to the app and create new activity, that is empty activity. The name should be join activity. In a join activity, okay, then we are click on the finish, and it will be finish within a some times. After it finish, we are adding some code inside it. Okay, in a XML file, we are just adding, like we are adding the button, create button, we join meeting button, and adding the text to it. After that, we go to our dashboard, right? That is the VideoSDK API dashboard, and we are just click here to get the API. Okay, and if we are getting it, and we paste it on our join activity Java class. Okay, pasting here join activity Java class, Java class. After that, we are adding the join button, on click button related stuff we are adding right now. If we are click on the any button, like create button or join button, whenever we are clicking on the create button, so at that time it basically calls here, and that is method called the create meeting. Otherwise we are joining the button, it basically use the intent to move to the next page with some content like token and meeting ID. And we are creating a meeting function, right? We are creating our meeting function when we are user click on the create button, so at that time it is the outside. After that, we are implementing the create meeting activity, meeting functions, right? So inside the meeting function we are adding this code. Here we are adding this code into the meeting activity, join activity. Here we require calling to the our libraries. So it is currently building Gradle. So that the reason some task is not work as it is. Some task is not work properly due to our Gradle is currently building on. So then we are moving to the next called, okay, we are checking that audio or video camera is granted or not. If it is not granted, then okay, this code will handle the itself, everything in itself. In 8 hour join activity, we are adding these things. Then we are adding these two lines, that is listener purpose. Here it basically shows red color because we need to import that package called Android. We need to import the package. Okay, in my blog I also clearly mentioned that we need to add the package, that is Android manifest package. Android manifest package. After we are adding this package, those red line will remove. Here we are creating the new activity called the meeting activity, but before that we are implementing our join. Okay, yes, it is implemented, but it not show because the Gradle is taking too much time due to lack of resources like CPU, RAM, and anything that required by the Android Studio. After that, we are creating the meeting screen. In a meeting screen, we are creating two files, that is the XML and Java file. So first of all, we are creating the meeting activity. Right now, we are creating the meeting activity. Now we are creating the new screen, that is new activity called the meeting activity. So we just copy the name directly for the saving time and efforts. We just need to copy the name of the activity, that is the meeting activity, and inside our app we are just creating the new activity. It is lagging too much. Then we are creating the empty view activity and gives the name, that is meeting activity, that is Java file and XML file it creates. In the Java file and XML, it basically create two files, the Java and XML file. In XML file we are just pasting this code. In XML file we are just pasting this code. It will paste here, and according that three button is so horizontally, Okay, at the bottom side, my Gradle is currently sync, so it will take some times, and that the reason some performances lag the Android Studio. And here in my meeting screen, okay, we are first initializing the configurations. We are initializing the our configurations like camera is enable, disable, right? We just copy these things. Okay, and okay, in the on create we are adding this video configuration, initialization, and the listener we are adding here. Okay, listener for the meeting join, meeting left, meeting participate join, participate left. That's the reason we are adding this. Okay, and by default name is John Doe. Okay, we can see set our name itself, and if we need to take the name from the user side, so we need to create just one text field, and whatever the text we are getting, we are assigning to the participant name. So it is possible, but due to the lack of time, we are completing it. We are adding the package, so that the reason error will be more. We are adding the toast package. Okay, after adding all the packages, we just need to hear what is the thing that gives an error. That is the meeting. We need to add the package of it. After we are adding the package, this color will be converted into the white, so no error is there. Okay, after completing it, no error is there. Okay, at the end it will show error due to many parentheses are there. So okay, there is no any issue. Then we are moving to the next step in our blog. That is, we are creating the local participate media. Okay, so in the Java file, okay, meeting activity Java file, we are just adding the set listener function. Okay, just adding on a create, we are just adding set listener function, and according that function, we are adding below the our class, adding those function. Okay, we are adding this function here. Okay, and after that we are moving to the next, that is we are creating the item peer.xml file. So we are creating item xml file inside the race.layout folder. Race, in the race layout, we are creating one xml resource file. We are creating the layout resource file called the peer item. Okay, which basically contains the content like name of the participant name, okay, and the video view. Here we are just adding our code. Okay, it will take some time because we have not enough resource in my PC, so that the reason it will take issue and time also. Here it is copy. Then we are creating a new adapter, okay, called the participate adapter class. We are creating the new class called participate adapter class. Inside our Java, we are creating a new class called participate adapter class. Now we are creating the peer view holder adapter inside the our adapter participate class. Here we are just copy the entire things, okay, which contains the on bind view holder, on create view holder, get item count, right, and the peer view holder which contains the item view and the name of the our participate, right, whatever the name we are assigning. So we just copy and paste in our Java file. So first we need to remove our this and add here and import all the necessary packages, right. We are importing all the necessary packages, alter enter. Whatever the package we need, we are retrying it. Okay, all the packages we are importing. After that we are add the constructor of the participant adapter and show all paste all the list here. Okay, here we are pasting inside the constructor of the participant adapter. Right. So just copy it and paste in our here. You have to paste those things. And one thing you have to change, that is the return participate dot size. Here you need to add uh, so right now we need to import everything. Okay, we are importing each and everything. Okay, and here in a get item count we are adding the return participate dot size. And after that, okay, after that we are listed our participate, right, by using on bind. Okay, inside the on bind view holder, so just copy, replace the on bind with the following method. So we are just copy it and replace with on bind method. Okay, if anything is importing, okay, if anything is required for import, we are importing each and everything. Okay, right now we are importing the things. And after that we are adding this initialization participate adapter. Okay, after the initialize video sticky meeting. Okay, this is the thing which you have to know that. Okay, inside the meeting we are initializing after meeting. Okay, So we need to create a local variable, right? Then error will goes down, error will go out, and importing all the necessary packages if required. Okay, now error is okay. Here all the things work as it is, and if I run in my Android Studio, it will take too much time. So that the reason I add the screenshot inside my blog. Okay, here whenever the user click on the meeting, so it basically shows like this, and another person that entering those ID, same ID, then it will move to the next screen on their screen, right? And here in a grid view I give only two. That reason it basically shows that if many whatever the number of participants add, there is no any issue. Okay, and because the billing is pay as you go model follow, so whatever you use you only pay for your usage. Okay, and the 3300 minutes is free, so no any issue for the development purpose. And after that adding the conclusion and FAQs, right? If you are stuck in anywhere in project, you just come here and check my blog. I write each and everything about how it works, and which line you should add, after when you have to add. If any errors comes, then you have to check once. Thank you.